Hello, hope you're having a great day. Now this morning I was able to get up early and stay up. I actually got up at 6:45 because the plan today was to take my beautiful girlfriend Kat to work, and then I've got her use of her car. I'm probably going to go over to my other garage today to carry on filming a video that I've been filming for ages, because my actual plans today were messed up a bit due to Kat getting a puncture last night. I was actually going to be going to see someone who's going to be doing something on one of the parts for my cars, going to be going over there to make a video about that, but that's 2 hours away, and Kat has now got a space saver wheel on the car because of the puncture. We fitted the space saver last night, and you can only do 50 mile an hour on those space savers, so I didn't want to make the 2 hour drive potentially 2.5, 3 hours long, because I'm driving on that space saver. So yeah, I decided to change my plans. So yeah, I should be able to go and get Kat's puncture sorted today, and as I say, hopefully go and continue filming this video that I've been working on for ages. So yeah, my plans have changed, but I don't want to waste the day. But yeah, I was able to get up at 6:45 and take Kat to work. And then when I came back, even though my mind was desperately trying to get me to go back to sleep, trying to sort of make going back to sleep seem like a reasonable thing to do, I resisted the urge to go back to sleep and I stayed up. Admittedly, I did sit watching YouTube videos for about 45 minutes before I then went for my walk around the block. And when I got back from a walk around the block, I've written in my journal, I've had a meditation session, and again, just started watching a YouTube video before turning this camera on. So yeah, my mind has been trying to trip me up, as it always does. My mind's not always on my side. I was definitely really feeling like going back to bed when I got back from taking Kat to work. And yeah, I've just found myself just, on autopilot, getting into scroll holes on my MacBook and watching YouTube videos. But, it is only about 9:20 now. So, not bad. But, I've got to acknowledge that if I didn't end up watching YouTube videos before going for my walk, and if I didn't end up starting to watch another YouTube video before turning this camera on, then I might be, 45 minutes to an hour ahead of where I am now. But there you go. Now I need to crack on with a workout before jumping in my cold shower as usual, and then I can have my breakfast. And on Wednesday mornings I do push-ups, sit-ups and shrugs. I've definitely got some pain in my shoulder, as I have every day for ages now, but especially after a boxing session. I'm feeling a bit broken after yesterday's boxing session, but it is what it is. I'm still going to be able to bang out some push-ups, sit-ups and shrugs. Going to do 2 sets of each as usual, and yeah, we'll just see how many reps I can bang out before failure, or before I'm getting too much pain in my painful shoulder. So yeah, let's bang out this workout and continue with my day. Alright, it's now 8:30 in the evening and you join me on the way to the gym. It's actually my first gym session of the week, even though it is already Wednesday, because we went to the car meet on Monday evening, and that's when I would have done my leg session otherwise. And obviously last night I was doing my boxing class as usual on a Tuesday. But yeah, after my cold shower earlier, I dived into doing some work on my MacBook, and yeah, I just felt absolutely knackered, like really tired, which is to be expected. I have been failing to get up every morning, apart from this morning, although I did have to take Kat to work. Although I didn't have to take Kat to work, I wanted to take Kat to work so that I had use of her car. The plan was to go and get her tyre puncture repaired today while she was at work, and I was going to head over to my other garage to crack on with some work on my latest project and finish the video that I've been filming for quite a while now on that car. And I got an email to say that my new phone was coming at around 2 p.m, so that kind of ruined my plans. Although if I'm honest, because I was just so knackered and a bit uninspired, you could say, it just kind of gave me an excuse really to take it easy. You know, I still cracked on with work, I still had emails to answer, I still had to edit yesterday's video on this channel, so, you know, it's not like I'd done nothing. But yeah, I found myself like feeling like I was going to fall asleep, like, you know, after I'd finished editing yesterday's video on this channel. I ended up having an Easter egg, like, just to wake me up. Like, the coffee wasn't really doing much. I was still drinking loads of coffee, of course, I do every day, but yeah, the Easter egg kind of made me wake up a little bit. And then yeah, when my phone had come, I then sort of, you know, inevitably started diving into you know, getting my phone up and running, trying to log into my existing Apple account, etc. And because my old phone is broken, you know, the screen doesn't work and whatnot, I'm trying to get my new phone working, and it keeps wanting to like send verification codes to the old phone, which obviously is no good. So yeah, it was a bit of a faff really getting everything to work on my new phone. I ended up using my MacBook to go into my sort of Apple account, and then I made my beautiful girlfriend Kat's number one of my my trusted number or whatever it's called, and then I was like messaging her through Instagram, getting her to send me the codes that were getting sent to her phone. So yeah, it was a faff. So, you know, because my phone was coming, I didn't end up rushing out today, although admittedly that just gave me an excuse really to not rush out. I wasn't really in the mood to, you know, be really on it today anyway. So, but then when the phone came, I then didn't end up leaving the house straight away because I was messing around with my phone. And then I sort of like got to the situation where it was like barely worth me going round to the garage, or barely worth me going to get the puncture repaired on this car. Well, on the wheel that we took off this car last night. And I decided to head over to my other garage, and I did actually finish filming that video that I've been working on, although part of me thinks that I'm not going to be happy with it when I come to edit it. But, you know, I've been in that situation before, and most of the time it's absolutely fine when I start to edit the video. A lot of the time, how I feel about how a video's gone in terms of filming it is just based around my general mood. And, you know, I am in a bit of a negative spell at the moment, you know, not being able to get up early, not really attacking the day and stuff. So, you know, I'm using the knowledge that I've gained through experience of being in this situation before when I feel like things haven't gone great, and I know that normally it's okay. You know, I haven't even really, well, I've started editing that video, but I haven't really got into it much. So I'm sure it'll be absolutely fine when I'm actually editing the video. But yeah, just because, you know, I'm not in my best state at the moment. Yeah, it just felt like filming that video didn't go great, you know. Sort of feel like I haven't done enough to warrant a video, but then what I have been doing has been really time consuming. That's why it's taken me so long to shoot this video, just doing bits in between filming other videos. So yeah, like anything in life, right, how you feel something is going a lot of the time isn't actually based on how it's going. Like, you know, it's somewhat to do with that, but a lot of the time it's just based on your perception of how it's going. So, you know, if you sort of accept that that's how things are usually, and then just crack on and do your best with everything, you'll normally find that everything will work out okay. You know, there'll be ups and downs, but everything will at least be okay. Whereas if you go through life, you know, sort of falling for everything that your mind is telling you about how things are going, you know, which a lot of the time can be negative, then it's a self-fulfilling prophecy and everything will go bad. So yeah, that's been my day, and now I'm heading to the gym for a leg session. I've actually got my phone, so I'll be able to film some clips of me working out in the gym. And yeah, I'm not super up for this leg session, I'm not going to lie. Like, and again, based on experience, I know that that's just because of the state I'm in currently, and I know that the answer is to just do it anyway. Go in there and do what I can anyway, and that's what I'm going to do. And I'm kind of hoping, I'm not hanging too much weight on this hope, you know, it's just a thought, that now that I've got a phone, that can be a kind of fresh slate for me, in terms of, you know, getting myself through this lull, and yeah, getting myself to a better state. Not hanging too much weight on it. I don't want to be in a situation where I'm just like not putting any effort into turning things around in terms of getting through this lull and just
hoping and waiting for things to change automatically. That's not the case. You know, you have to sort of actively make things happen in your life. But, you know, me now having a phone, it means that I have got my podcasts to listen to when I go for my walk around the block and when I'm in the gym. You know, I've got my phone to record clips while I'm in the gym. You know, I'm now sort of, you know, able to contact people and stuff, you know, like a normal person can with a phone. So, yeah, I'm kind of seeing this as, it's time to get through this lull and get back on track fully. And, you know, this morning I did manage to get up, so let's hope that continues. But right now, going to get in there, going to do a leg session, going to do my very steep, very fast incline walk as a warm-up. And then, looking to do the 6 machines that I normally do on legs, looking to go super hard. Not looking forward to it, but you know what? It's not about that. It's about discipline. It's not about motivation. It's about doing what you know you need to every day, regardless of how your mind feels about it. You know, men don't get to do what they want to do. That's for children and women. Men get to do what they have to do, but they are also rewarded. As a man, you get to build your character and turn yourself into who you want, as long as you're willing to put the work in. So I'll see you in the gym. Alright, leg session done. It's now 10:15 and it was hard, as it should be. You know, if your workout isn't hard, then you didn't go hard enough. But yeah, I literally did not want to go and do that leg session at all, and still went and done it, because that's what it's all about. Whilst I was in there, I didn't want to be in there, you know, but it doesn't matter what I want, you know, it has to be done. And that's how you've got to look at things. You know, you're not going to progress in life, you're not going to better yourself, you're not going to turn yourself into a stronger human being if you don't, on a daily basis, do things that are uncomfortable and things that you don't want to do. I was actually listening to some Andrew Tate sort of compilation videos on YouTube while I was in there. You just literally type in Andrew Tate motivation and loads of them come up. And yeah, one thing that stuck in my mind, he's a big advocate of basically no one who tries hard doesn't succeed in life, and I fully believe that. You know, if you try your absolute hardest, you are guaranteed to be successful. You know, the fact that I'm not overly successful is my fault. You know, and he says something along the lines of, you know, if you tried your hardest every single day, say for the last 2 years, right? Every single day, you trained every single day, you got up on time every single day, you was never late to an appointment every single day, you worked as hard as you could every single day without fail, where would you be? What kind of house would you be living in? What kind of car would you be driving? You know, what kind of bank balance would you have? What kind of life would you have? You know, and it's so true. You know, I say on a daily basis, you know, I come on these videos and just admit that I've been slacking. You know, every day is a struggle for me to get up in the morning. You know, for the last over a week, you know, I've basically been getting up late every single day. Now, imagine I got up on time every single day for the last 2 years. Where would I be? You know, I truly believe we are in control of our own destinies. A lot of people out there believe that, you know, it's all about luck and, you know, we don't have any control. And a lot of people also believe that it's only the bad people that get luck. Nonsense. You know, if you're not where you want to be, it's because you haven't tried enough. You know, the fact that I'm not a multi-millionaire, you know, with a massive workshop to store my 50 classic cars. You know, the fact that I haven't got a life like that is my fault. You know, I haven't tried my hardest. Like, and it's so true. If you try your hardest in life, then you will get everything you want. You know, things compound, so it's all about momentum. You know, I do a sort of spell where I'm doing all right, and then I drop off for a few days or maybe a week. You know, when that happens, you're not a week behind. You're not, you know, if you drop off for a day, you're not only a day behind, because you're missing out on the compounding of momentum. You know, so even though I sort of, you know, always pick myself back up, and, you know, most of the time I'll only flop for a few days and I'll get back on track again. You know, even living like that, you know, you're not only that few days behind, because you're missing out on momentum and compounding. So just imagine where I could actually be if I actually tried my hardest. And another way of looking at it is, you know, I wake up every day with the fear or the thought that maybe one day I'll have to sell one or more of my classic cars. You know, I wake up with the thought every day that maybe one day this YouTube thing won't, you know, work out for me. Maybe I'll have to sell up completely, stop making YouTube videos, stop even having a hobby of owning and modifying classic cars. You know, maybe I'll have to sell up, you know, completely. And if that ever happens, it's my fault. It's not luck. It's because I didn't try hard enough. And that's how you have to live by. Like, you know, if you don't believe that you're in control of your own destiny, then, well, you just won't be. You'll just be a feather in the wind. My problem is that I fully understand that I am in control of my own destiny, and I still don't try hard enough every day. Anyway, time for me to go home and have a shower and have some dinner. All right, I've been showered and now it's time to get fed. Gonna have chicken and eggs with one of my super salads, all the extras. I've got feta cheese in there, I've got peppers that are stuffed with feta cheese, I've got bacon bits, I've got croutons, as well as salad and lemon juice and Caesar salad dressing. So yeah, proper mega salad. And then I've got this thing, some sort of tart from Kat's parents, and I'm gonna have my second protein yogurt of the day and our smoothie that we have every evening. All right, well, it's 11:30, so it's definitely time for me to go to bed. And funnily enough, Andrew Huberman, Dr. Andrew Huberman, has just put out a new podcast about sleep. So yeah, ironic, but yeah, I do need to get myself back to going to sleep at 10:30, 11. But yeah, it is 11:30 now. And yeah, I just hope that, like this morning, I'm able to get up tomorrow morning and attack the day. I don't want to say I attacked the day today because, yeah, I wasn't feeling very inspired. I was definitely a bit sluggish, but, you know, I did win that first battle in the morning at least, and it was a battle. But that's the way it is when you haven't built up momentum. You know, it is going to be a struggle for me to, you know, get back into a rhythm. But I know that the only way that I'm going to get better is to get a few days under my belt, and then I'll have the benefit of momentum. But that'll only come when I've tried hard enough to get those few days under my belt. So I'm going to get myself ready for bed and go to sleep, listening to the Huberman podcast in my ears. But I will be back for another video tomorrow for you guys that want to follow me on my day. Until then, feel free to get in touch through my social media or drop me an email or just put a comment below this video. But other than that, I'll chat to you tomorrow.